Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Now I seen a Vlad interview, a Vlad reference, because Boosie was in Angola. Did you see Boosie when you was in there?
I seen Boosie probably one time when I was in prison.
Yeah.
Probably seen Boosie one time, and that was based on the fact that because when he came there, you know, especially you got Angola dealt with a lot of celebrities. You know what I mean? So Angola is an infamous penitentiary. Yeah. You know, so you gonna meet all kind of people there, man. I met all kind of people.
And I know C Murder there, and I know you know him personally. I know you know Mac.
Personally, right, right. Dealt with them for years, many years in prison. You know, developed camaraderie with them brothers. You know, and they they going through they struggle like everybody else.
You know, Mac is eligible for parole now.
Yeah,
yeah.
And so people, and I'm glad you said it like that because a lot of people thought, oh, well, he about to come. No, it's a process because he had to become eligible because he's under the 85% law in Louisiana. I was under the 50% law where you do half of your time, and so technically with my 25 years, technically I've served 50 years because you get 2 for 1. You know, but it didn't actually apply to me because I had a life sentence. I had letters. I didn't have numbers like everybody else. I had letters. But what's so good about, Mac's situation, once the governor signs that particular pardon, he's able to go up for parole before the same board that granted him the eligibility for parole, and they'll give him emergency release. And he deserved it, bro. That man been a model prisoner since day one. You know, when I met that man, he was humble. He wasn't on this egotistical trip. You know, he was humble, laid back. He kept it real with everybody, and he took care of his business, and he deserved to be free.
Yeah, you right about that. Now, I've never been to prison. Don't plan on going.
And I just want to, first of all, I want to give you a hand clap for that, bro. Yeah. You know, just same way I give my nephew that never been to prison because we think that that's a rite of passage. I don't come on these podcasts and these interviews to glorify like, hey, I'm a bad motherfucker, boy. I did 9,125 days of the bloodiest prison in America. Nigga, don't fuck with me. I don't come with that attitude. I could have that attitude. I did that. You want to talk that street? Nigga, I did that. You know, niggas want to talk that? Nigga, I lived it. So I could tell a nigga what the fuck on my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to come out here with that, rah. You know, I could come out here humble now, man. If nigga don't understand that, what I just been through. If you in the streets, nigga, and you know I come out there and nobody talking sour on my name, nigga, then don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give everybody their respect, man. They just give me mine. You know, because I don't have to do this shit. I could just be about my bag, bro. I could be just strictly about making my money and fuck everybody. Not using my story or my situation to help enlighten probably your children or people's children you know from going through what I had to go through, bro. Because that's hard. When I went to prison, man, my whole family went to prison, man. You know, I had family members that was mad at me because they felt like I hurt my mom and I hurt my daddy. You know what I'm saying? They was mad at me for all kind of shit, bro. You know, so man, prison, that the system in that. But you had asked me some stuff, man. Make sure I answered your question.
Yeah. I mean, you did. I was saying, like from the outside looking in, all I used to hear, like when I was younger. I'm gonna see. I watched this movie called Lockdown, right? I don't know if you've seen it.
I think I did.
But anyways, it was some people went to jail innocent, whatever. Dude got raped in there. People got killed and stuff like that. So they already put a idea in my head like, man, when you going there, they gonna be trying to rape you, they gonna be trying to kill you, they gonna be trying to do everything. Was Angola just like that?
Man, say, bro, you had dudes. If you go to the dungeon at one point in time in prison, bro, if you go into the dungeon, you had some of the deputies, the officers that were like, man, they'll give you something to work with. If this somebody say, man, you need something to give you something to work, that mean give you a knife or something to protect yourself. Like, man, look at this dude. He's small, man. He look how he ain't got no mustache. Man, I know somebody go fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? You had officers that'll do that. They be like, here, man, take this. You be like, what? You know? And so, but that's how people determine where your heart at, too. Because they see how if you freeze up in certain situations. You had dudes that were so bold, they'll pull up on you out of nowhere and throw a knife down at your feet, and they'll pull out a knife and say, nigga, shit on my knife, shit on my dick or blood on my knife. You see what I'm saying? And so what you gonna do? I mean, them dudes was really ready to die for that shit, bro. Angola was the bloodiest prison in America. It was just totally animalistic, bro. It was slave plant. It was modern day slave plantation. They told us 85% of us was gonna die there. Then they came back the following year and said 95% of us was gonna die there. So they said fuck y'all, and we said fuck them, and everybody was just doing them.
Hey,
Cause it's like, tell me what you could do to somebody that got life without parole. What can you use that they put me in the cell on lockdown so many times, bro? Camp G. If you hear, you know what I'm saying, rappers or somebody who been in prison talk about Camp G, that's the word, that's the bottom of the barrel. You in jail. You know, I got it all on my record. Camp G. They was like, man, E, why you keep going in the cells? You know, but it was like, bro, because it was hard for me to adjust to a lifestyle whereas people who I knew didn't care about me had the right, so-called legal right to control my life.
Man, that's crazy.
You know, and I just couldn't accept that. It was like, hold up, man. And my daddy used to always, man, he used to get on me. I used to call him. I'd be like, he never came and visit me. Not one day I was in prison. Not one day. But he always was there for me. If I needed money on my books, he was there. Phone calls, he was there. You know, lawyer fees, he was there. Whatever he could do, he was there for me. But he refused to come see me locked up like an animal, bro. And on my daddy's deathbed, he had to see me locked up as an animal because they came and told me I had a choice. Man, your dad about to die. You got a choice to go see him alive on his deathbed or go to his funeral. Which one you want? That's how the opportunity was brought to me. That's the only two choices I had. So my other brother was still alive at the time. So we knew it. He was in another part of the prison. I was in another part of the prison. They kept separating us and all that shit. And so it was like, okay, you know, I'd rather go see him alive than dead. Me and my brother, we both just, you know, we knew that to choose that option. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro, I'd rather go, you know, I don't want to go see my daddy like that because that's going to be the last vision of him in a casket. Yeah. You know, and so everybody that died in my life, I didn't have the opportunity to go to the funerals because I was in prison. They said I was too dangerous. Some people was granted the right to go to see their loved ones buried. I never was granted that right. I was always either in the cell for a trumped up charge or just considered too dangerous because I not because I was doing anything dangerous, like for trying to kill people. They knew I was just a man. Like, don't fuck with me, I ain't gonna fuck with you.
Yes,
that was the deal that everybody understood with me. You know,
what was like one of the worst things that you can reveal that you've seen in prison?
Man, it's so much. Like, what a start. You know, I seen people get killed mistaken identity. I seen people get raped, and then that dude couldn't handle that, and he got a knife and went back and killed the dude that raped him. You know, man, I mean, I seen it. It's not nothing that I haven't seen, but that's why these little boys that's out here playing with them pistols, that's running out here thinking they bad because they got their gun in their hand. Man, when you go to them people penitentiary, bro, all you got is this or that, you know, and this, you know. And so it's a whole different ball game, but now you got to kill a nigga behind your manhood. You know, because if you fight him, yeah, shit, dude, look at you as a pussy ass. Man.
If you fight him?
Yeah, nigga rock up on you in the shower and you just fight that nigga, man, dude's gonna look at you, man, that's a pussy ass nigga. So let alone, so just imagine the people that don't do nothing. You know? And so, man, it was like, shh. So my thing was I just set it off, you know, the reputation that I had in the street, it followed me to the jailhouse. From the jailhouse, it followed me to prison, you know, and so because of that, because I handled my business in the streets and the jailhouse and the penitentiary, people didn't really try me like that. Yeah. And I'm so thankful, bro. I could be sitting here talking like, oh, I'm a badass nigga. Man, I'm thankful them dudes because I would have had to kill them, bro. I've been stuck out the rest of my life in prison. I know dudes who went there and the rule for stealing something from somebody was death. You know, a lot of the rules you had in Angola was dead. It was like fist fight.
What are prison
everybody be
rules?
talking about like fist, man. That prison it was dead, man. Dude stole. Do you know what a Lee jacket is? You know Lees. Do y'all still wear Lee? Do y'all know about Lees out here?
I know what Lees, Wranglers.
But that's not popular no more, right?
No, not at all.
So here it is. I know a dude who went to prison. He had like maybe 10 years, right? 10 years to do, and